We're back. Guys, look at all this good food here for the dogs. Now, the beauty about this is, godly, I gotta take a shower anyway. I'm gonna see if I can find the page, but we've got chicken, we've got turkey, we've got beans, greens, tomatoes. No, I'm playing, not today, but we might one of these days. We've got beef riblets, we've got turkey breasts, we've got turkey thighs. We've got a bunch of stuff that the dogs are going to eat. So when people say, hey, what do my dog need? What can I feed my dog? Man, feed your dog whatever you think is best. I'm learning about the importance of making sure that our dogs get the nutrition based on the activity. We are athletes, people. Do you know what an athlete does? He pays attention to what his body needs, what his body requires. He has to be mindful of his metabolism, what he's putting out. And imagine an athlete not having the energy to finish something because his body locks up because he doesn't have enough electrolytes. So then you got to jam him up with potassium. So now you got to drink pickle juice because he's cramping. You see what I'm saying? Our job is to make sure when we go out here to this field and we throw the ball 40 times, the dogs are hanging in the tree for 30 minutes. That they have the food they need to supply that demand. Just like when I'm about to go to the gym a little bit later. If I don't eat the right food, 3:30, 4:05, all them heavy, I couldn't do it. And I ain't building my body off carrots, just so we're clear. So, I ain't even gonna read nothing else. I didn't read a lot today. Stay tuned, because we're putting some meals together. Everyone's gonna be different. I'll break down what this meal is for, and Tron's eating it. Then I'll break down what Cha-Cha's eating, and then what Ego's eating. Take care of your dogs. So, I'm putting Tron's meal together, and today, we got 3 things that Tron's gonna primarily eat. Oh! I didn't see that coming. Back up, brother. Now, he's starting with his chub. Try and move. I'm giving him a whole pack of fish. Now, I'm doubling up on fat for Tron, so I actually want to see what his body does when he has, I don't want to say too much fat, but fat. And one of the things that's relatively fat are these pork hocks. So I was gonna give him the whole package because I think this right here, this is 3 pounds. So we got a 2-pound chub. He's got 2 pounds worth of fish. This right here though, it's got quite a bit of bone in it actually. Look at that, it's frozen. That's bone, people. And some fat there. Hey man, so I actually give him 2 of these. And I'll top them off with little blueberries because Tron's not getting any other real source of fiber today. Now, about 3 ounces of blueberries if we gonna go there. Remember that all of this meat or all raw food has a water component too. So hey, the dogs don't drink a lot of water. They drink water sometimes, but they get a lot of good stuff. So if I'm putting a meal together, this is just a starter meal too for Tron this week. Think about this. 2 pounds, 2 pounds, and just under 2 pounds. That's almost 6 pounds of food. But we need him to get active. Man, what's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? You hungry, bro? Tron, man, I tell you. Hey, man, look at it. Now, guys, you should be able to reach in there, get your dog's food if need be. Protein, fiber, fat. I've said that a ton of times. A ton of times. Tron, move this way, man. We got the other thing. Look, look. Oh, wow. Hey. Hey, cut it out. Them Frenchies, I tell you, man, they on 10 sometimes. At anywho, Tron's gonna eat his protein, fiber, and fat. He's got his fish, which is super important in this case, because we want to keep him having a healthy coat. I think my gloves are a little wet. Let me see. No hair came off of him, which is a good thing. Mind you, some of y'all touch y'all's dogs, and a lot of hair comes off. I got a wet glove. Shouldn't be no hair coming off your dog, people. So this is the time going into the summer especially where I really do focus on making sure they get all the ingredients that they need. I play more with their meals to learn and test the stuff in the book in the wintertime. Summertime though, every day is critical because we want to get them out as much as we can, especially with days like this. And this week probably be a down week because once in Texas it get to 105, you either got 6 o'clock or 6 in the morning, and then you're effing done. So shout out to the Foundation Raw. You guys that have trouble potentially adding, blueberries and stuff to your dog's meal, I would put it in that chub or in the ground beef because normally unless they're really good and super picky. Hey, super picky, then you normally can get him to try it. The hawk itself is going to take a little bit, but that pork got a little bit more fat in it, people. Got a little bit more fat in it. If you want me to read from the book on how to deal with pork and toxoplasmosis and whatever, all the stuff that you're concerned with, go check. You know, it's a thing where you got to go check the CDC. Say, well, how many issues actually occurred last year? Oh, maybe 20 on the human side, and it can affect dogs. But we go, the meat gets processed. Pork's not your enemy, and it's definitely not the dog's enemy. It ain't healthy for humans, to be clear, but it is not bad for dogs, man. I know people you keep humanizing the dog and say, hey, well, he's my buddy, he's my friend, he's my friend. Well, if he's your real friend, make sure you're taking care of him correctly. And this kind of stuff is where it starts, to say the least. Hey, try to crack a hawk, man. Remember, you saw this thing, right? That thing got bone in it. You hear, and that joker be gone in the mud. And then next, I'll show you what our boy Ego gets, man. He getting a whole different meal. Stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. As always, thank you for watching. And you down here. Just like Johnny. Now, we've got Ego out here, people, and look at this. This is a beef chunk rib bone in barbecue style. They didn't put no flavor on it, so that's why you can eat it. And that right there is about 3.2 pounds of meat. So you say, hey, what do you give Ego this week? More food. And we're doubling up on the beef because we have that foundation raw. Now, this thing squirted the last time, so I don't want to hit me in my eye. Ego's a dog this week. He's going to pull some weight. We have Stan bring that weight back out here. And then he's also getting, he's drooling. This right here is look at that, 1.9 pounds of fish, mackerel. I'm messing around and cut myself. I'm wilding. And I'm going to top it off with some blueberries. Now, protein, FitBullyTV for those going to the Foundation Raw, ifeedraw.com. The bone, and then we've got that fat. And what I'm going to do is make sure he gets his blueberries. Now, Ego's eating him a couple rabbits this week. Look at that there. I'm making him a blueberry blend of chub. And we're going to see, how long you think it's going to take to eat this, man? Huh? How long you think it's going to take? Tell the people how long you think it's going to take. He's like, nah, but give me that food. That food, brother. Come here. Now, people, we do again. Hey, how often do the dogs eat like this? They eat 4 times a week. Sometimes we'll use a bone to provide satiety, especially if they're going to do more active stuff. Because on average, our dogs are eating 4 to 5 pounds of food in every meal. And it's good food. I mean, 9 out of 10 people ain't going to no store to buy their dog no rack of ribs. I'm going to tell you that right now. I need him to be great. And I repeat, you treat them like athletes. An athlete needs to know what they're putting in, what they're getting out, what they're ingesting, what they're processing, why they're eating such and such. If they're going to run, they're going to eat pasta. If they're going to build, they're going to eat protein. And you go build some muscle. Well, these meals are going to change. I need to add muscle. These meals are going to change. I need to be able to run a marathon. You don't eat steak and run marathons, people. You might have some steak at times, but you do not want to run 26 miles on those steak. I'm going to tell you that right now. And that ain't because I ran none. I ain't running 26 miles my dang self. I barely can do a 5K. Or what they call it, a 3K technically. Here we go with this crap again. Slow down, bro. Nobody's going to steal your food, man. Look at that. Just trying to swallow it whole, man. Remember, dogs have good regurgitation system for this kind of stuff. It's like, why don't you just chop it up? But it really is soft, man. It really is soft. You're trying to swallow it all like a hot dog or something. You're like, bro, chill, man. Slow down. Chew your food. He can't do that with the fish, though. He'll do it with one, though. I ain't busting the rain out in this book. And people always ask about the bones in fish. You see that there? Whether it's this fish or other, now mind you, there are some frozen fishes that I would not feed your dog because them jokers is sharp. But these don't have scales. They've been descaled and all that stuff. Now the longest thing we'll take is gonna take him is these ribs. But protein, fiber, and fat. We gave him his blueberries. He's definitely getting his fat, aka omega-3s from his mackerel. And then he's got a whole rack of ribs. I wish if I die, I want to come back and eat food. I ain't got to do nothing but poop and pee every day and eat food. And pull some weight every now and then. I might start. And hey, look, he'll crack some ribs, man. When I tell you crack some ribs, he about to get handsy in a second. That dog has got some teeth on him. You hear that? That's them ribs cracking. When I say mow these jokers down, it won't be nothing left by the time he's done. But I love that it required him to work people. You know what these dogs do after a good meal? They go to sleep. That's my favorite thing is that they like this. Oh man, thank you so much for that. We'll break down some videos and education on fasting and why we fast and why it's important. You want to continue to humanize your dog, fair enough, but dogs are not humans. They are carnivores. I don't care what nobody say, and I'm happy to show in a ton of books that they are carnivores. They have omnivorous tendencies at times, and that's because you see them eat a little grass, and that's just to help soothe some of their pain. But look at that boy, he's wearing them ribs out now. Take care of your dogs, people.
I know, man. Hold on. Give me that back. We still got to shoot some more, don't we?
Yeah, that's why I had to bring out the now. Last one I'm going to shoot is charge everybody else on the stuff.